Hi everyone, welcome. This is Tuplex. I'm back from my trip. So let's continue with our base. Today we are going to be making sulfuric acid and lubricant. So let's head back over to the plastic area, which is where I intend to produce those things, and we'll get started. Factorio planner says that we need one machine making lubricant, we need one machine making acid, and we need two machines making sulfur. So that's how we'll get this set up as soon as we get over there. The tricky part is going to be arranging all the pipes in the right way. So if we start with lubricant, see what is a little bit of an issue is the fact that we have heavy oil in 4 different places that we have to join together in order to make the lubricant. So what I'm thinking is we could probably, and what I'd like to do is I'd like to make sure that we have lubricant first, and then whatever heavy oil we don't need after we make all the lubricant that we want goes to making, or goes to cracking. So I think what I'd like to do is run all the heavy oil into a tank. And then once the tank gets above a certain level, then we can send it back. But I think I'll have to do that for each of these. So actually I'm going to need like 5 tanks. Or let's say 8 tanks. So we already have this loop here, so what I'm thinking is we can just extend this loop to take advantage of the tank. So if we bring it up, yeah. All right, let's try this. So I'm going to disconnect this pipe here. And I'll also disconnect those two, and then we can put a pump there. And the pump we can say to activate when heavy oil is greater than, I don't know, let's say, it doesn't even have to be a big number. Let's say 2,500. And then this pump can be going to the lubricant maker. And then we just have to, let's see, move this here. Actually, I'll just use a straight pipe there. Okay. We just need this to start running again. So we can repeat this same setup. Let me take a little bit of plastic out of here. Just so we can hopefully get this running again. Okay, yeah, it made a little bit of heavy oil, but it all just went into the pipe here, so that wasn't quite enough to see what's going to happen, but we can get a general idea there. So I think this will work. Let's go ahead and blueprint that. Okay, and then all we have to do is first remove that pipe, and then put that down like that. And we'll do that in each of these sections of the refinery. Okay. And then we can connect these outputs all together. Like that. All right, so all of the heavy oil will be coming out of these tanks, and then if it starts to back up into the tanks, then anything over 2,500 will be cracked into light oil to turn into petroleum. So that way it'll never get backed up. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and bring this, I don't know, we'll bring this down here somewhere. And actually, maybe I can take advantage of these beacons and make the, let's see if we can fit in the acid and the lubricant production down here so that we can use these beacons on this side and not have to repeat the beacons somewhere. Okay. All right, so lubricant, I'll leave 2 spaces there. Lubricant only needs heavy oil. That gets modules. We will need a couple more beacons. Yeah, those pipes are going to be in the way. What can I do about that? Actually, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. So, yeah, we'll just have to make this in a different area. Not a big deal. But let's just copy this row of beacons to begin with. All right, looks like I need more beacons. Do I need modules? Yeah, I should probably grab some more speed modules. I think I might need those. All right. All right, so we'll do lubricant here, and we'll duplicate 1, 2. Duplicate that row of beacons there. Okay. Actually, let's take this down one more. There we go. Okay, and then we can put that into a tank right here. And that'll be good to go. All right, what'd I do wrong? Oh, I think we just don't have any oil. All right, yeah, I'll probably have to do something to stimulate some oil production here. Okay, and then we'll put a pump on the output, like that. Put a light, and we should be good on the lubricant. Now we need sulfur, and we're going to need 2 machines making sulfur. And those are going to feed I'm going to space these by 3. And the reason I want to space them by 3 is so that we can maintain, well, actually, let me take a look at this. That only needs water. Yeah, you know what? Let's see if I can put these all next to each other so that we don't have to use as many beacons. I'm not sure if this will work, but we'll try it. All right. So in this case, we're going to need water and water, and we're going to need petroleum and petroleum. Oh, no, we can't do that because I have to get the sulfur. I have to use inserters for the sulfur. Let me check something here. Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to what I said previously. I'm going to space these out 1, 2, in spaces of 3, like that. Okay, so that'll be sulfur, and that'll be sulfuric acid. The reason I want 3 spaces is so that we maintain an offset with the beacons. Because if I line up directly with a beacon, then I'm only going to get 3 beacons on each side. So you always have to be offset from the beacons so that 4 beacons on each side touch your machine. Otherwise, it won't work. So I'll just put a wooden chest on each side, and we'll limit them to 1 stack. And then we'll just put in a fast inserter like that. All right. So we can do water there. And I'll just bring down another dedicated water line for that. And then, actually, we don't need to do that. Here's what I'm going to do for petroleum. I'm going to tap into these lines here. But I'm not going to tap into the same line, so that way it'll pull evenly from each of those. Okay, and then you know what? I'm going to move this down a space. That way we can keep the power poles in the middle. And then we'll throw in a light as well. Might as well put that one in the middle to make it symmetrical. And then we'll have to move this. There we go. And we'll need one there. We'll put one there, put one there. There, and there. Actually, these can go on the inside. Actually, all of these can go on the inside. We don't need to put them out here. Actually, now that I think of it, since we have so much room, this would be a good place to use substations. I'll just put one there and put one there. All right, and then we can pick up these beacons because they're not going to be doing anything. There. Yeah, substations are nice to use because they cover a huge area. They reduce the clutter quite a bit. They do take up more space though, so that's why I don't always use them. All right, now I think the only thing I need is water and iron plates. All right, so let's put, I think a fast inserter for iron plates will work. Let's put a requester. Oh, first let's put our productivity modules in. Okay, so that's going to request 170, and we need a roboport. So let's put, actually we'll put the roboport right there, and then we'll put another one over here to make the path. Okay. And we still need to set up the station to bring in the iron plates. And then we need the water. Now this water, let's see. Yeah, I'll bring it down from this side. Make sure I have room there. Looks like I do. Okay, clear that stuff out of the way. All right, and I can't make it because I don't have any iron plates. That's kind of embarrassing. All right, well, let's go back to get some iron plate. And we'll come and finish that up. I think I used up all my iron plates making those tanks. And then we also need to set up the station to load the lubricant into a train, which we'll do on the south end of that station. So basically where the return line is, we'll put a station to load the lubricant and to store it as well. All right, so what did I need? I needed to make one of those. Yeah, I don't have any copper plate either. Let's grab some copper plate and some circuits. Yeah, I should always have lots of stuff to handcraft with. Okay, let's head back. Good thing it's a quick trip. Speaking of quick trips, I came home early, a day early from my trip, because I was in the northern part of the country and there were some bad snowstorms coming, and I knew that my flight was going to get canceled. So I changed my flight to leave a day early. Fortunately, my schedule was flexible enough to allow me to do that, and I avoided all the storms. Okay. There is the agua. All right, and there we go. Turn those the right way, and now we're making sulfur. Okay, so I think all we need to do is get some iron plate in. We can also now, let's see, should I put this in a tank here? Or just run it straight over to the station? Actually, maybe I should just do that in both of these cases, because I'm already going to have 2 tanks at the train station. So let's not put these in tanks here. Let's just place a pump to help it flow better. All right, now the acid pipe we can run up here. That one's going to be acid, right? Yeah. Okay, and that should go right here. I think this is where it should go, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, all right. Okay, so that's all set. And then we need to set up the station for the lubricant. Okay, so let me copy this. And in this case, I only want train track and nothing else. That's our return line. Okay, and then I'll pick that up. I might have to rearrange some of these pipes here. All right, actually I should have left this track. Yeah, I think we can put it that close. Oh, maybe we can't. Yeah, we can. That's fine. I just have to move that signal up there. Oh no, I'm sorry. My mistake. That can stay there. We're coming in from this side. Got my directions mixed up here. All right, please work. Okay, that will work, except I'm going to lose one beacon. I'll just move it. All right, and then, oh no. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to leave a little bit more space here. I was hoping I could squeeze that in nice and close there, but it's a little too tight. So now the problem I'm going to have is with this pipe here. But that's okay, we can move that over by 1. Oh, yes. That is really lucky. barely enough room to get that in there. Okay, so this one is for the acid. Yeah, I don't know why I brought that over so far. I think that's just because that was the full length for that pipe. I think that was the only reason. Okay, so let's bring this over. Right, and then this is going to join up here. And then this is where we put this. Okay, so now I have to move those pipes. Okay. Glad we got all that to fit. All right, and then for this station, I'll basically just copy this right here. Okay, and we'll have to put these on the other side. Like that. Okay, and then this is going to be lubricant. I should probably call this area Refinery instead of plastic, because it seems a little strange to say plastic lubricant. So I'll probably do that, rename all this, but I'll do that offline. Okay, that was the acid, so this is going to be lubricant. So let's run the lubricant over there. There we go. All right, yep, that's right. Okay, so the only thing now is we need some power up here, and we need to set up the iron. That one's for the fuel. Yeah, so we need to set up the iron and the refueling. And then we'll have everything here all set up. So we're already out of time for today, though, so I will continue that in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.